Hey, how's it going? So, got a quick video for you. Bitcoin has a serious problem. Okay, it does. But this is actually a good thing. It's a problem that benefits you if you own Bitcoin, if you hold Bitcoin. This is a big problem that is a good thing. And I'm going to share this with you in just a minute. But before I do this, I've got to share with you. Obviously, I don't look like I normally look. I'm not all professional in my suit and tie. I don't wear a suit and tie, you know that. But I am down at the Lake of the Ozarks with a friend of mine, my wife, and a bunch of friends. We come here every July 4th holiday. And so today is the day where we're going to go. We've hired a captain to come drive the boat for us so that we can have our drinks and be responsible. Right. Okay. And then the Lake of the Ozarks is famous for having fantastic bars that are on the lake. So we literally kind of go bar hopping and have a good time. So that's why I got my hat on. I got my my sun shirt, all that kind of stuff. So you're not seeing me in my normal professional look. Okay, so what are you doing for the July 4th? What are you doing? Drop in the comments below. Love to hear from you. Do you do anything special? Do you have like a tradition? This is something we've been doing now for a while, so that's what we've got going on. Okay, so let's get into what we have to talk about. By the way, smash that like button, please, please, please. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this over on X, give me a follow. I would love for you to do that for me. Okay, so here's what we got. So Bitcoin right now, guys, is trading at 1098. Now, in the last 24 hours, as of the recording of this video, it has gone up and hit 110,541. Just to remind you, our all-time high 111,970, basically 112,000. Okay, so here's the problem. Listen to this. This is a big deal. Less than 15% of Bitcoin left on crypto exchanges signals, quote, supply problem. Okay, so what does this mean? So number one, Bitcoin exchange reserves dropped to a 7-year low, signaling a potential supply shock as institutional buying from ETFs continues. Now, here we go. Bitcoin's percent supply on exchanges dropped below 15% for the first time since 2018. Depleting exchange supply and OTC over-the-counter balances pointing to, quote, supply shock and long-term accumulation. All right. Bitcoin exchange dropping. So what does this mean for you? Here's what it really means. If you have a supply issue where people who are coming in who want to try to buy Bitcoin, you have a supply issue, less than 15% on exchanges, 7-year low. What does that mean? It means that the price will start to go up because you have less supply available on exchanges where a lot of people want to go buy that Bitcoin, and means that ETFs, whales, institutional buyers, people like you and I, we are doing what? We have bought and we are accumulating and we're holding our Bitcoin. We do not want to sell it, which means what? Less Bitcoin out on the market. Ultimately, it's going to start driving the price up. Again, this is one factor associated, a big factor associated with the price of Bitcoin will start to rise as we continue to roll along. Remember, fourth quarter, everybody expects, even the bears and the bulls, the bears begrudgingly agree that we've got a significant run. Sorry, I got an itch right there. We've got a significant run for Bitcoin and crypto starting and happening in the fourth quarter. Well, we could see Bitcoin go between 150,000 and 200,000 from a price point standpoint. Okay, everybody agrees on that. Even the bears, and they don't like to admit that, but it is there. Okay, so the fact that we are now getting signals and we're getting insight into the fact that there's less than 15% Bitcoin left on exchanges, which is where most people buy their Bitcoin, is still on exchanges, right? Signals a supply problem. We've got a supply shock coming. This is a good thing. If you own Bitcoin, this is good. Okay, so just wanted to kind of make you aware of this. So that's for your July 4th holiday. It's kind of a, yeah, I like this. I own Bitcoin. This is a good thing. Okay, so to kind of look at some of the price action, what we've got here. So you can see like right here to here in the last 9-10 days, Bitcoin's up about 7.7%. We are kind of seeing that support level at that 102,005, and we've got that resistance at that right at that $110,000 mark. Now we have gone up, touched it. We've come back from it. You can see here going all the way back to, this is just showing you back to the early June timeframe, kind of how we've been playing and bouncing in this consolidation range here, right? So we've seen that. So again, I expect we'll start to see this price. And the supply shock problem doesn't mean that Bitcoin's going to go to $120,000 tomorrow. No, this is just making you aware of this scenario, okay, so that you know that this is a thing and you know that it's out there, and you're like, okay, file it away as just kind of one more thing. Okay, Bitcoin supply on exchanges is dwindling, right? 7-year low, which is creating a supply problem, a supply shock problem. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. That's what we've got playing out here. All right, sorry about that if you heard that. That was somebody calling me. So this is good. All right, so if you buy and hold Bitcoin, okay, that's what we're talking about, right? So kind of moving on, right? So real quickly, wanted to share with you. You see, this is my trading indicator X1 algo. Hear me out, because this is a cool thing. It helps give you even more insight if you want to maybe swing trade Bitcoin, you want to buy and sell it accordingly, and if you want to make even more profit selling, or if you want to use my software to, I don't know, buy and sell stocks. It works for the stock market as well. So like, this is my software that said buy here, sell here. Netflix in 63 days gave you a 49% return. Okay. And you can see we've added this oscillator in that gives you even more insight into activity, give you earlier insight knowing when to buy and sell. Like, this is for Bitcoin. You can see like right here, see how Bitcoin was trending down. Okay. And you see down here and then we had a buy alert fire here on the 6-hour chart, 6-hour candle. But you see right here, see how down below, see how this was trending down, and see, we started to see the oscillator starting to show massive trend there. And then we started to get these alert signs. And then we started to get these little dynamite signals are saying, okay, you're getting the alert, you're getting the sign here, kind of the alert sign. And then the dynamite comes in. The dynamite says this trend is really peaking and it's starting to maybe change direction. And you can see how that these dynamites came in even earlier than the buy alert. What does that do? It gives you even better insight so that you can even time, like you can see, time even better an entry price or an exit on Bitcoin or any crypto. And you can see like right here, it does it on the other side. See how we were going up? I see how we were starting to move up. This period coincides with this period on the chart. See how we started to move up, and then it said, okay, we started to get some dynamite and then some signs. And that was when Bitcoin starting to turn. And that all that data started coming in a little bit earlier than the actual momentum down fired, which gives you even earlier insight. Okay, hey, maybe I want to sell my Bitcoin here. If I'm doing maybe some swing trading, kind of short-term profits, I can make even more money there. Okay, so it gives you even more insight. And this works for all cryptos. It works for all stocks, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The software runs on any iPhone, runs on any Android, runs on anything you want it to. You can use it on your computer, all that kind of stuff. So links down in the description below to the website right there. Quarterly option is the cheapest on a per day basis. About $1.15 per day is what it costs you. Okay. And there's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So you get to try the software really for 30 days. If you don't like it, you get a complete refund. You can cancel anytime. Okay. Also, we built a trading community, a private trading Discord community behind this. So you have live training every couple of days. There's somebody giving a live training in that group. There's everybody, all the members are in there sharing ideas, sharing, helping each other, supporting each other, all that kind of stuff. You get that as part of being a member as well. Okay. So links are down in that description. Go get it. All right. And if you're watching this on X, links below this video as well. I'll see you. Bye.